Imagine a time when the flicker of gas lamps lit the streets, and the only way to get news was through the morning paper. In this era of innovation, one man's vision altered the course of history forever. His name was John D. Rockefeller. Born in 1839 in the quaint town of Richford, New York, Rockefeller embarked on a remarkable journey that would not only make him the wealthiest businessman of his time, but also reshape the entire oil industry. Join us as we dive deep into the captivating story of Rockefeller, a figure whose name is synonymous with fortune and controversy. We'll explore how he founded Standard Oil, a company that would dominate the market, and discover the clever strategies and relentless drive that led to his astonishing success. But his journey wasn't just about riches. It sparked fierce debates about corporate ethics and monopolies, challenges that continue to echo in today's business landscape. From the humble beginnings of oil drilling to creating an intricate web of refineries and distribution networks, learn how Rockefeller's influence reached far beyond his empire, laying the groundwork for modern capitalism and prompting significant regulatory changes. Along the way, we'll uncover the personal struggles and triumphs of a man who faced fierce competition and societal scrutiny, but emerged as a titan of industry. As we unravel the legacy of John D. Rockefeller, you'll gain insights that aren't just historical, they're relevant to the way we navigate the complexities of the business world today. So, growing up in a modest household, he witnessed firsthand the challenges of financial instability, which fueled his ambition to achieve success. His father's absence, often away on business, taught him the importance of hard work and self-reliance. These formative experiences shaped Rockefeller's keen business judgments, as he learned to identify opportunities and navigate obstacles from a young age. The values of thrift and determination were ingrained in him, laying the groundwork for his future endeavors. As we explore his early life, it becomes clear that these humble beginnings played a crucial role in molding Rockefeller into the formidable entrepreneur he would become, ultimately leading to the creation of Standard Oil and his rise to unprecedented wealth. John D. Rockefeller's early business experiences laid the foundation for his future successes. After completing his education, he began working as a bookkeeper for a produce company in Cleveland, Ohio. This role not only honed his financial skills, but also sparked his entrepreneurial spirit. Recognizing the potential for greater success, he made the bold decision to start his brokerage firm in 1859, focusing on the produce market. His first year was remarkably successful, with sales reaching an impressive $100,000, a significant achievement that showcased his ability to identify profitable opportunities and manage operations effectively. However, the pivotal moment of the Pennsylvania oil rush in the same year truly transformed his trajectory. As news of oil discoveries spread, Rockefeller saw an opportunity to enter a burgeoning industry. He quickly pivoted from produce to oil, forming a partnership with a fellow businessman, Maurice Clark. This decision would prove to be a turning point, as it set the stage for the establishment of Standard Oil. Rockefeller's early ventures not only demonstrated his business acumen, but also highlighted his ability to adapt and seize opportunities, ultimately leading him to become a titan of the oil industry. In 1870, John D. Rockefeller founded Standard Oil of Ohio, marking the beginning of a transformative era in the oil industry. Recognizing the potential for growth, Rockefeller employed strategic tactics to acquire competitors, which would become a hallmark of his business approach. He understood that controlling the refining process was far more profitable than merely drilling for oil, as refining allowed for the manufacturing of various oil products, including kerosene, which was in high demand. By focusing on refining, Rockefeller positioned Standard Oil to dominate the market. His strategy involved negotiating favorable rates with railroads for transporting oil, which further enhanced his competitive edge. As he acquired refineries and integrated operations, Standard Oil rapidly expanded its reach and influence. Rockefeller's relentless pursuit of efficiency and cost reduction allowed the company to undercut competitors, driving many out of business. This aggressive expansion not only solidified Standard Oil's position in the industry, but also set a precedent for corporate practices in America. By the late 1870s, Standard Oil had become the largest oil refiner in the United States, showcasing Rockefeller's vision and strategic prowess in transforming the oil landscape and establishing a powerful monopoly. The rapid expansion and dominance of Standard Oil in the oil industry were remarkable, largely due to John D. Rockefeller's aggressive acquisition strategies. By the late 1870s, Rockefeller had acquired most of the refineries in the Northeast, consolidating power and streamlining operations. His ability to negotiate favorable terms with rail companies was pivotal. He secured rebates that allowed Standard Oil to transport its products at significantly lower costs than competitors. This not only enhanced profitability, but also enabled the company to undercut prices, further driving rivals out of business. However, this unchecked growth did not go unnoticed. As Standard Oil's influence expanded, public and political backlash began to mount. Critics accused Rockefeller of engaging in monopolistic practices that stifled competition and harmed consumers. Investigative journalists and reformers highlighted the company's tactics, leading to growing calls for regulation. The backlash culminated in various legal challenges as politicians sought to curb the power of monopolies. Despite the criticism, Rockefeller's strategies had already established Standard Oil as a dominant force in the industry, setting the stage for ongoing debates about corporate power and the need for regulatory oversight in American business practices. The legal challenges faced by Standard Oil were significant, particularly with the introduction of the Sherman Antitrust Act in 1890. This landmark legislation aimed to combat monopolistic practices and promote fair competition in the marketplace. As Standard Oil's dominance grew, it became a primary target for antitrust scrutiny, with critics arguing that Rockefeller's company stifled competition and harmed consumers. In response to mounting pressure, Rockefeller strategically reincorporated Standard Oil in New Jersey in 1899, taking advantage of the state's more lenient corporate laws. This move allowed him to maintain control while attempting to evade the stricter regulations imposed by other states. However, the legal challenges persisted, culminating in a landmark Supreme Court decision in 1911. The court ruled that Standard Oil was indeed a monopoly that violated the Sherman Antitrust Act, leading to the company's breakup into 34 separate entities. This historic decision marked a significant turning point in U.S. corporate law, reinforcing the government's commitment to regulating monopolies and promoting competition. The dissolution of Standard Oil not only reshaped the oil industry, but also set a precedent for future antitrust actions, highlighting the ongoing struggle between corporate power and regulatory oversight in American business. John D. Rockefeller's impact and legacy are profound, marked by the immense financial success achieved through Standard Oil. At the height of his career, Rockefeller amassed a fortune that made him one of the wealthiest individuals in history, with a net worth that, when adjusted for inflation, would surpass that of many contemporary billionaires. The strategies he employed not only transformed the oil industry, but also set standards for corporate practices that are still relevant today. Remarkably, many modern companies, including ExxonMobil, Chevron, and ConocoPhillips, trace their roots back to Standard Oil, illustrating the lasting influence of Rockefeller's innovations and business acumen. His legacy extends beyond mere wealth. It encompasses the evolution of the oil industry itself, as his practices in refining, distribution, and marketing laid the groundwork for how oil is produced and sold today. But that is not all. Rockefeller's philanthropic efforts, particularly in education and public health, have left an indelible mark on society. Overall, John Rockefeller's legacy is a complex tapestry of industrial achievement, economic transformation, and social responsibility, making him a pivotal figure in both American history and the global economy. In conclusion, John D. Rockefeller's journey is not just a tale of wealth, it is a profound reflection of ambition, innovation, and the complexities of corporate power. His story is a reminder of how one individual's vision can reshape an entire industry and influence economic policies for generations. Beyond the numbers, Rockefeller's philanthropic endeavors laid the groundwork for modern charitable practices, funding educational institutions and medical research that still benefit society today. As we dissect the lessons from his life, we can't overlook the relevance of his strategies and ethical dilemmas in today's business landscape. In a world where corporate responsibilities continue to evolve, understanding the impact of figures like Rockefeller can help us forge a path toward more accountable and sustainable practices in business. If you're intrigued by the legacy of powerful entrepreneurs and want to explore more fascinating stories that have shaped our world, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Check out our other videos to uncover interesting stories, the complexities of the market, and the pivotal moments that have defined business history. Your engagement means a lot to us, so please like, comment, and share with friends who share your curiosity. Thank you for joining us today and stay tuned for more enlightening content.